My name is Rito Joseph. I'm a cultural curator. I revisit and research the presence of people of African descent within the diaspora. And the reason why I do those historical walks is a way for me to share what I feel that should be known in terms of history or historical facts. And my personal history also starts with my father teaching me about, Haitian history early on our way to school. I'm kind of like, doing the same thing, but in my own way. When we talk about Little Burgundy, even though nowadays it's a sought after location, we should never forget that, it started as a working class neighborhood that not a lot of people wanted to live near or even in this neighborhood. Aside from, having black men working as, sleeping car porters, you'd have the train, but you also had a lot of industries, warehouses. Daisy Sweeney, and Daisy Peterson, the maiden name, she taught her younger brother how to play the piano. He ended up becoming not only a prodigy, but she was behind a lot of musicians from the neighborhood. She was a music professor as well. She's at the catalyst of this musical culture that erupted. I was heavily influenced by women too. My sister taught me how to read and write when I was 4. I was taught entrepreneurship by my cousin. First time I was ever on the stage to do a conference was also by a woman. When it comes to Oscar Peterson, he's one of the most not only influential artists to come out of Montreal or Canada, but I would say in the world for that matter. Not a lot of people know that he's Canadian, let alone that he's from Montreal. The murals in the neighborhood, they come from local organizations. The richness in terms of, historical content, maybe they can inspire some kids to be whoever or whatever they want to be. Jazz music not only gave an identity to this part of the city, but it also gave an identity to Montreal. What I really like is the sense of community. It birthed a whole culture. People took it upon themselves to start institutions. I think it's a history of resilience. But when it comes to institutions, we want to talk about Union United Church, one of the first black church, if not the first black church in Quebec. I had been in contact with the Little Burgundy a few months ago. She sent me a message saying that, we're celebrating our 15th anniversary here at Little Burgundy. Would you be open to, doing a campaign with, us, Little Burgundy Shoes, and Reebok as well? So they sponsored the walks. Reebok came with a pair of shoes as well. They invited me to the 15th anniversary. I think it was just a good initiative as well. They engaged with, community people. Little Burgundy took a step by, working with someone such as myself. Hopefully we can have the institutions coming together to, create some sort of platform, something for the younger generations in order for them to at least aspire to be something, to want to hold on to, the legacy, the heritage, the history.